Hi, good people. How are you doing? We are back. This is Anne Muridi, your coach. And I love to say, a coach by the grace of God. Karibuni tena sana. I want to appreciate you every time you subscribe and like and share this video. You enlighten others by doing that. You make us grow every day and reach other many people. So God bless you. Let's continue supporting each other. Now next in this video, how do we handle our emptiness? Karibuni. You know, in our last video, we talked about emptiness, the feeling of emptiness. And today, we want to continue and ask ourselves, how do we handle that emptiness, that utupu, hiyo hali ya kujisikia ukiwa na utupu, you know, you feel empty. You have, you don't have a sense of purpose. You feel desperate. You're giving up. What do we do about this feeling? Remember, you need to check out our last video so that you're able now to, go along and understand what we are talking about here. Handling emptiness. The first thing that we need to do when we have been confronted with this feeling, or when we are facing emptiness, when we don't want the world to know just how we're feeling. There are people who look very good on the outside, but inside them is a hollow, is a space, is emptiness. They are very, they are very fragile. You may not tell when they talk. You may not tell when they're walking, when they are, with their friends. But the truth is, most of the times they will go to bed and cry. They feel empty and they don't feel like they want to continue with this life. Unfortunately, emptiness is what is leading to most cases of depression and of course suicidal cases. But before we reach there, we need to handle this. Today we want to discuss about how are we going to handle that. What about if I talk about dealing with your past? Now, in most of the videos, I've always said that our past only, steals away our energy to confront, the things we need to handle in this life that leads us to our beautiful future. So our past is one enemy that drives us away from our purpose in life. Most times our past is negative. And when you have had an experience of a bad past or a painful past, a traumatic past, and you're not in a position to handle it, you're not in a position to deal with it, then what happens is that you may not achieve your goals in life. You may not achieve your purpose in life because the degree of negativity that you deal with every day will not allow you to see the light of your purpose or of achieving your goals. And so letting go of our past through the willingness and acceptance that I need to move on, I need to fight this emptiness. And so the first thing that I need to do, whatever caused this emptiness then, because it's already in the past, you need to let go. And I always say, forgive yourself, forgive others who may go through that, forgive whatever happened in the past. That is the first way to deal with your past. And now, when you accept that you need to deal with your emptiness and you confront your past and let go your past, then you've just begun the journey. Umeanza sasa ile safari ya, kuondoa ule utupu ndani yako. So deal and handle and let go of your past. Number 2, what about if we confront our emotions? Now, when I talk about emotions, we always have different kinds of emotions. There could be negative, there could be positive emotions. But on this point, we are talking about the negative emotions, the feelings of anxiety, worry, stress, fear, all those feelings, So what emotions? Is it anger? Is it pain? You have to let go of all those emotions, and by first knowing what brought those emotions, and you now need to let go. Number 3, I want us to think about connecting with people. Remember, emptiness, when you feel empty, it means that hakuna watu karibu. There are no people that you're connecting with. That's why you're feeling empty. You need to identify people that you can connect with, people who can add value to your life. It could be friends you can go hang out with, do a game with, if it is, going for a morning run, if it means going to the gym, if it means, having, playing chess together. You need to come out of that loneliness cocoon and start connecting with people. The other thing, you need to quit your ego. Kiburi, pride, arrogance. Quit your ego. Why do you need to quit your ego, guys? You know what ego does? The ego keeps off even close people who may help in times of your low seasons, in times when you're empty, in times when you really need somebody to hold on to. What the ego does, you kind of pride, push people out, or you just lock people out of your life, because there are people who will not stand pride. There are people who will not stand the arrogant to you. You need to change so that anytime you're in need of such networks, people will not fear. You make them fear coming close to you. And that is why when the feeling of emptiness strikes, you don't know whom to call, you don't know what to do, nobody wants even to come near you or even give you words of wisdom, or even give you a shoulder to lean on, because your arrogance and your pride will just keep them and put them away. So guys, quit your pride. Hicho kiburi tupilia mbali. Next, what gives you a sense of fulfillment? Identify, strive for a sense of fulfillment. What is that makes you get fulfilled? It could be, going to the gym, or going for a movie, or even just going to friends and having an evening together. What makes you feel fulfilled? Is it your job? Is it your work? Is it hanging out with friends? You need to strive to identify your sense of fulfillment. What makes you feel fulfilled, satisfied, achieved? It might not be in terms of monetary terms, but it could be just by hanging out with friends. Sio lazima ikuwe ni kazi ama biashara ama ni pesa inakufanya usikie uko sawa. Inaweza kuwa ni kufurahia pamoja na marafiki. That which gives you a sense of fulfillment, strive to identify that. You also need to identify your purpose. Most times when you don't know what you're called for, or the purpose that God made you for, then you may feel empty, because unafanya kazi lakini hazikufurahishi. Yes, you're very hardworking. Yes, you're the best, CEO in a certain company. You're the best manager for your firm. You're the best director for this and that. But if that is not where you belong, then the feeling of emptiness, guys, will always keep on striking, because you feel bado hujafika. Hili jambo unalofanya halikupatii, fulfillment. It doesn't give you satisfaction. You're not passionate when doing it. You're like unakaa kama lori ambayo inasukuma mzigo, lakini itoe mzigo hapa ipeleke pale, lakini you don't feel happy about what you're doing. So identify your purpose. Remember, when you identify what you love to do and do it, even if it doesn't give you that coin, even if it doesn't give you the profits, you still will feel satisfied as you work towards gaining that which comes as fruits of your purpose. that which comes in return when you fulfill your purpose. Before ufike pale, you'll still feel satisfied. You'll feel happy about yourself, because that is where God created you to be. That is what you're created for. So identify your purpose, guys. And in all that I've discussed today, you need now to start walking a journey and know that hakuna mtu ambaye atatoka huko aje kupatie suluhisho. You need first to work on yourself. Working on ourselves means then that we are aware of what troubles us, of what makes us, go through pain, of what is bringing this emptiness, and we are ready to deal with that. Remember, most of the problems that we go through in life, as much as they could be, triggered by other factors, the solution to those problems begins with you guys. Suluhisho inaanza kwako. So guys, I am so happy when we discuss things that can give us a positive direction in our lives. And you need to keep following us on our YouTube videos so that you're able to identify and know where you are and get inspired and get informed and have all the information that is needed for this life. Remember to keep it positive and to keep it real. It's only here with Coach Ann, by the grace of God, guys. Until our next video, we are happy to have you. Bye-bye. Thank you.